What's good, people? It's Shabbaman, your favorite superhero, and I'm back with another reaction video. Yes, it is a reaction video, but do not worry, I have things coming to you. If you hear a little noise, that's the AC. It's kind of hot up in here, but I have more content coming to you. I'm coming out with like a little mixtape, you know, like a little something. I'm not a rapper or anything, but I am musically inclined. Anyways, I wanted to react to this video that I've been waiting long. You guys know that I like to react to a lot of anime and you know, cartoonish, Marvel, whatever, fighting against each other. You know, a lot of screw attack, if you will. Today, we are reacting to Carnage versus Lucy, Marvel versus Elfen live death battle. This is, get your popcorn, y'all. I want y'all to get your drinks, whatever, and just relax. This video is gonna be a minute. So they're gonna analyze it and they're gonna break it down, and we're gonna judge based off of the analyzation of logically who will win. But who I'm going for is Elfen live. So that's the little girl with the little cat ears and the vectors. When they break it down, you'll see. But Carnage is a good Spider-Man character, but I'm going for Elfen live. So you know how it goes. We watch the video, I give you my personal opinions after the video and rate it out of 1 to 5 stars. So let's watch this motherfucking video. And wait, before you even try to watch the video, right? Make sure you get this a thumbs up. I know I haven't been posting for a while, but I got y'all. I'm going ham, right? Turkey bacon, and I'm a vegetarian. But anyways, give this a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you new. Support. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to holla at your boy. Let's watch this video, shall we?
A death battle. Cletus Cassidy didn't have the chance to be a well-adjusted adult because his entire family was already crazy. While Cletus was just a boy, his father got sent to jail for killing his mother.
Which she did because she had tried to kill Cletus.
Which she did because Cletus had tortured and killed her dog, Fifi.
Well, go Miss Cassidy. All dog murderers deserve death, even if they're 8. Right, Jack Spaniels? Good boy. Oh, and Cletus murdered his grandma, too, because she's kind of a bitch.
He didn't stop there and wound up burning down his own orphanage. Years later, he was finally arrested and convicted for 11 murders.
You mean the 11 murders they knew about?
But while in prison, Cletus found that he wasn't alone. In fact, his cellmate just so happened to be
Eddie Brock.
Who you may know is that creepy guy covered in black ink called Venom.
That ink is actually a symbiotic alien known as a Clintar. This symbiote bonded with Eddie, transforming him into a powerful and violent rival for the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Right.
But what Eddie didn't know was it was pregnant.
What?
Oh, time to go out for cigarettes, Eddie.
Well, symbiotes actually reproduce asexually. When Eddie became Venom once again, the symbiote sort of oozed out its spawn and left it there.
Just like me and my dad. Well, this new symbiote immediately attached itself to Cletus. But unlike the Venom one, it merged through a cut on his skin, creating this suit made out of blood.
Wow, I never knew that. I never knew that.
And together, they became Carnage.
Wow.
A fitting name for a psycho mass murderer. Cletus and his new symbiote quickly got up to what they knew best, creating maximum carnage. For that game, it was great.
And with his new superpowers, he was a vicious force to be reckoned with. He has the same superhuman strength, speed, and durability as Venom, and supposedly even greater, like a Venom 2.0.
He can shapeshift to make all sorts of killer weapons, like axes, swords, and spikes. He can even rip those weapons off himself or launch them at his victims. Have you ever tried ripping your fingers off and throwing them at people?
No.
Because that's just kind of what Carnage does.
Batman was in the Marvel comics.
Dozens of chaotic, blood-soaked tendrils, perfect for strangling the people he doesn't want to see anymore. With a single touch, Carnage can infect a person with a portion of his symbiote, controlling or torturing them at his leisure. He has unbelievable regeneration, and even if somebody finds a way to disable his suit, the Carnage symbiote lives inside his bloodstream and can come back out through something as meager as a paper cut.
Also, the symbiote literally sees everything around it. It's kind of like wearing a suit made of eyeballs.
But let's say you're able to dodge his projectiles, outrun the tendrils, and get out of sight from the eyeball suit, you're still not safe.
Why?
He will catch you because he can sprout wings and fly.
What the hell? Since when?
Since realizing that shapeshifting is a really useful ability.
So he's able to fly, he's totally aware of everything around him, and he's full of blood? This guy's like a giant mosquito of death.
Sure.
Logically, I think that Carnage is going to win, just because of his analyzation.
Pretty modest, because Venom has shown he can move fast enough to catch up to a bullet after it's fired. And Carnage is frequently shown to be as fast or even faster than him. This puts Carnage over 1,500 miles per hour, over twice the speed of sound.
He's lifted a 50-ton tank, and he can overpower Spider-Man, whose best supported strength feat was lifting that giant machine thing that weighed as much as a 1965 locomotive.
Which would put it around 130 tons.
Did you know those weird tendril things crawling around his body? When he wanted to find a missing journalist in New York, he climbed to the top of the Empire State Building and just stretched them all out over the city.
He found her by this coastline, and this building nearby looks a lot like the consolidated Edison plant between 14th and 15th Street. That's about 2 miles away.
And as a thank you for saving her, she shot Carnage in the head. Well, fine. Save your own ass next time, lady.
Hey, he was fine. Carnage's durability doesn't come from a sturdy build. Instead, his form is malleable and somewhat fluid. Technically, his human body still exists somewhere in that mass of blood, flesh, and writhing tentacles, but even when he's hit by a train, struck by missiles, or blasted apart by a tritium bomb, he can always just pull himself back together.
So long as there's a piece of him still around. Given the size of that blast, it looks like Carnage survived a blast worth 125 tons of TNT.
Very impressive. Also, he once smothered and survived a gene bomb designed to wipe out all of humanity except mutants.
God, no!
He even survived being ripped in half and thrown into space. Seriously, what kills this guy?
Well, he does share the same weaknesses as other symbiotes, namely extremely loud noises and heat.
Well, until he traded the sound one for a weakness against some Cthulhu-looking magic.
Carnage has been through a lot, but with two minds as one, he always gets back up to keep doing what he loves.
Murder, murder, and, you know, more murder.
And for the shorty from Elfen lies, she's a regular being, just got little experiment vectors coming out her back.
Which no one is meant
God,
to know.
she lost.
Every day,
I'm rooting for her still, though.
somewhere comes ever closer to destroying everything you hold dear. One such secret is the Dicloni.
Ah, no big deal. They're just a race of crazy people who want to infect human beings to make more Dicloni and then wipe out all of humanity. Oh, look at the cute little horns. They look like kitty ears.
To accomplish this, the Dicloni would have to rely on their queen, Carnage, better known as Lucy.
Luckily for everyone, some important people figured this out and captured her. And now it's time for your only warning.
Right, Lucy's methods, let's just say they're not for the faint of heart.
And let's also say that those lucky important people were about to get very, very unlucky.
Oh my gosh. Imagine that being Venom and just
Jesus
coming back to life and
what's happening?
To truly understand, let's take a step back. As an infant, Lucy was abandoned by her parents and left alone to suffer a life of constant
They
discrimination.
beat her
It
door.
was the horns, wasn't it?
Right, even the average...
If y'all didn't watch this anime, watch Elfen. It's a great anime. I watched the whole thing. It made me cry at the
Decided to
end.
take
I
care
kid
of
you
it.
not.
That adorable little critter and her became best friends. And then the other kids from the orphanage went out and beat it to death and forced her to watch. Well, no shit, she wants to kill everyone. Go ahead, Lucy. Tear up those little bastards. Oh! Damn!
This was the first time Lucy unleashed her psychokinetic vectors. As a Diclonius queen, Lucy is meant to use these vectors to infect ordinary human beings with the Diclonius virus.
Oh, but she uses them for so much more.
For simplicity's sake, think of the vectors as invisible arms which can sprout from Lucy's back.
Lucy can use up to 28 vectors with a normal range of about 6 to 7 feet. When she gets really serious, her horns grow and the vectors get way longer and stronger.
She can vibrate her vectors at different frequencies, and each level of vibration has different effects.
Kinda like that thing that my ex-wife had on the nightstand that I thought was one of those crazy pens.
At low frequencies, her vectors can pass through objects with no effect. At a medium frequency, the vectors become solid, like extendable hands, while still completely invisible. These can be used as shields and lift heavy objects.
Oh man, if I had those things, I'd be messing with people all the time, like tying their shoes from across the room. Also, since this seems to be a thing in this episode, she can fly.
It's not really flying, she's just lifting herself off the ground. With the third frequency, Lucy turns her vectors into invisible blades. These can cut through people and bend metal.
And with the last and highest frequency, Lucy gets explosive. No, really, at this level, they finally become visible and can strike with enough force to detonate. Damn,
What?
They don't call this chick the queen for nothing.
Unfortunately, Lucy is not always in control of what she does. Turns out she has developed several alternate personalities.
Yeah, getting shot in the head can do that to you.
That injury specifically created Mew, a passive, almost childlike persona which exists as a coping mechanism for Lucy's trauma.
Right.
As Mew, Lucy would finally find friends, and began forging a path toward hopeless redemption.
Unlike her third personality, the so-called DNA voice, which constantly whispers in her ear that she's got a job to do. Kill them all, Lucy, before they hurt more puppies.
She could do it too. Lucy's fast enough to block bullets from a point-blank range. And once, she actually saved herself from a bullet after she had already been shot. As in, while the bullet was traveling between her skin and her heart.
It looks like she's getting shot by an MP5, which fires bullets at nearly 900 miles per hour.
With her body type, the distance between Lucy's skin and heart is less than an inch, probably around 2.4 centimeters. Given the bullet speed and the distance her vector would have to reach from her back before the bullet hit her heart, her vector had to move nearly 1,900 miles per hour. That's over twice the speed of sound.
Wow. She can throw a pen through a guy's skull. Brutal. And even toss this giant boulder.
When compared to this guy, Bando, whom we know is 6 feet tall, we can determine the boulder weighs about 75 tons. Her vectors are also tough enough to block a missile from the Air Force. While the exact model of missile is unspecified, it is fairly large and likely an air-to-surface type.
I bet it's one of the Air Force's
Let's go, Lucy!
standoff land attack missile, built off the back of the Navy's Harpoon missile. In fact, the Harpoon is used against a different Cyclonius at one point. So this beast slammed into her vector at 500 miles per hour with a 1,000-pound explosive yield, and it didn't even phase her. Even without a vector shield, she survived a pretty nasty explosion herself. Oh, it did knock her out.
Impressive, but how about the time she punched through an island? A strike literally compared to nuclear fusion. This kicked up a 100-foot tidal wave and a 9.2 magnitude earthquake. A level so high, there's only been 4 comparable quakes ever recorded.
Her vectors can be as wide as buildings and reach into outer space. Except that's about when Lucy reaches her limit.
Right. As a Diclonius, Lucy has a few severe weaknesses. Her vectors can be nullified if she's struck in the forehead, or if one of her horns are broken.
Also, if Lucy pushes herself too hard, she starts to melt. Kinda like ice cream out in the Texas sun. It's not pretty. She's just a big puddle of goop with a face. But she's still a total badass, even at her meltiest.
While suffering agonizing pain, she was capable of single-handedly halting a massive military threat, while healing and protecting the person she loved most. Perhaps redemption wasn't so hopeless after all.
Hey, let's watch her kill some more people.
Oh my god, yeah, I saw this. This is very brutal. I love this enemy right here. I love it.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate.
All right, let's get a fight.
But first, you'd be crazy not to get in on this deal.
This is what I wanted. Okay. Ew. They made like a cartoon form. Carnage is on the train. Carnage is definitely on that train, y'all. His symbiote is made of blood. Oh. And that will be it, to be honest. Okay, they put it in the game mode. Let's get it. Woo! There's no way. Woo! He blocked it with his face. You can't kill Carnage. Okay. Oh, if she gets struck in the forehead, it's over. How many times you gonna rip Carnage apart? Oh, got in her blood. Woo! Oh, good stuff.
Doesn't hurt yet. Don't worry. I'll put you out of your misery.
She beat Carnage?
Bring those kids to the orphanage and lead it.
Lucy.
Really hates dog killers, and for good reason.
Carnage was a challenging opponent. It was incredibly difficult for Lucy to deal any lasting damage against him.
He had the durability advantage in the bag, though Lucy fighting as a puddle proved she could take a lot of pain and keep on fighting. Sadly, Carnage came up short in pretty much everything else.
Yeah, he did.
Right, Carnage was tough, but not invincible. Even his surviving that gene bomb isn't quite as impressive as it sounds, since he had no other feats to even remotely back up planetary-level durability, and the bomb was more akin to a biological weapon anyway. While Carnage's tendrils could pass speeds of Mach 2, Lucy's vectors once reached into outer space. By timing her accompanying monologue and comparing the longest vector's length to the curvature of the Earth, it's clear she reached over 2,400 miles in 20 seconds max.
Way longer than Carnage's 2-mile feat.
All this means her vectors were moving at least 440,000 miles per hour.
Oh my
More than
God.
500 times the speed of sound and 250 times faster than Carnage.
Good luck getting past that. And this was really the biggest hurdle. With Lucy's redonkulous speed and Carnage's healing powers, it all boiled down to one thing. Who could hit the killing blow first?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Carnage could respawn from scraps, so the only way to beat him for good was to totally vaporize him.
And Lucy had the perfect answer to that.
The nuclear
Remember that time
arms.
She hit an island so hard she caused a 9.2 magnitude earthquake and a 100-foot tall tidal wave?
Oh my
Such a
God.
feat would require an enormous amount of explosive energy. Approximately 31,000 tons of TNT, similar to the bomb that hit Hiroshima.
It's literally compared to nuclear fusion in the Elfen Light manga.
Elfen Lied, it's German.
The point is, in order to beat Carnage for good, Lucy needed to totally obliterate him, and she could do that.
The heat produced
Oh
within the
my
initial
God.
impact of the nuclear explosion can reach temperatures up to 180,000 degrees Fahrenheit, more than 18 times hotter than the surface of the sun. And to top it off, heat was Carnage's biggest weakness. Even if Lucy's explosive force was just a fraction of this, it would still have been far too much for him.
She just needed to smack him before he could power through her vectors, which chances were pretty slim for that happening anyway, because there's a bunch of them and they're so damn fast. Hitting Carnage with a big explosion punch was way easier.
Cletus and his symbiote may have had the endurance, but Lucy's space-worthy speed, overwhelming presence, and nuclear strength won the day.
She dealt the carnage needed for a total victory and took the lead. There, I said it right, Wiz. Happy?
The winner is Lucy. for watching, and if you enjoyed the fight, you can get a first membership and watch our commentary by clicking that box over there. Thank you, Chad, and if you want the battle music from this episode, you can get it in the link in the description below.
Let me enforce. As y'all know, I was going for Lucy, but I thought Carnage was going to win because Carnage is, his suit is made out of blood. So I thought no matter how much you destroy him, he was going to get right back up. But then it made sense that he cannot defeat heat. So with Lucy Nuclear Punch that I never knew about because I haven't read the manga, she won. And I'm happy that she won. I want to give this out of 5 stars. I give it a 5. Why? Because for one, the outcome was very unexpected. I doubted Lucy, and I was logically saying that Carnage was going to win, but Lucy got this. So I give that a 5 out of 5 stars. I like the video. If you want to watch this video, the link will be in the description down below. So make sure you go like Screw Attack page and watch their video, show them some love. And yeah, man, that was a dope video, and let's go Lucy. Now I have to read the manga because I was over here just watching a little shows on YouTube, the little episodes or whatever, and there's only like 19 minutes an episode. But now I'm gonna read this manga because things escalated way up. Way up. But anyways, you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't be scared to subscribe and be new and join the Shy Squad. Also, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to holla at your boy. I will be coming back with new videos. I got songs coming out. I got skits coming out. I keep saying this, but I got y'all for real, alright? And I learned one thing about YouTube. Don't do it for the views. Don't do it for anybody else. You have to do it because you enjoy it. Because I wasn't posting for a while because I wasn't enjoying it. I was doing it for the views and trying to make it big somewhere. But I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I have to get on and get back. I love doing these videos. I love editing videos. I love making them. So I'm back on the get back. So welcome. And you know the deal. Oh, I did this. Wait, no, sorry. I messed up. 2 fingers up. Peace. Now you know the deal.